Good morning, student. Last class we talked about input devices and the output device. In Before that session we talked about what is computer organization. Now again I am repeating certain key terms once again. Basic computer organizations, control unit. As we discussed, it organizes the computer to work as a single unit. And arithmetic and logic unit. Arithmetic unit is a unit there all the mathematical operations take place. And logic unit is a place there all the logical operation take place. What is a memory? It's a collection of cells each with a unique physical address. The smallest unit of a computer is bit. I told in the class also the full form of bit is binary digit, that is 1 and 0. Nibble, that is 4 bit, is called as nibble. And byte, it's 8 bit. If I will combine and kilobyte, it's become 1024 bytes. If I will combine this megabyte, it will be 1024 kilobyte. If I will combine 1024 byte, then it's become terabyte. So this is a simple table in front of you. Now even we have seen we have a different type of memories, that is RAM and ROM. RAM is a random access memory and ROM is a read-only memory. Random access memory, it's a memory which can be accessed and the change, and read-only memory is unchangeable. Storage devices. Hard disk is a one example of storage devices. Hard disk is a set of stacked disks. Mobile system. Today we will see a mobile system. It's essentially have a two-way radio consisting of radio transmitter and the radio receiver. What are the component of the mobile system? A circuit board, that is called the brain of the phone, antenna, LCD, that is the liquid crystal display, a keyboard, a touch screen, a microphone, a speaker, a battery. These are the component of the mobile system. What are the different types of touch screen? That is TFT, IPS, resistive and capacitive, and OLED. TFT, it's display for the better image. IPS, such type of display normally we have seen in higher quality of mobile phones. Smartphone battery and their types. One is lithium polymer batteries, other is lithium ion batteries, nickel cadmium and nickel metal hydroxide batteries. These battery sizes measured in 2000 mAh, 4000 mAh, etc. Mobile system organization. This is a total block diagram of mobile system organizations. Now today we will also see the history of computer also. History of, if we talk about history, the first invention was abacus. You know how the abacus looks. A wooden frame, there we have the number which represented by beads, and Napier bones invented a calculating device, Pascal calculator. In the year 1642, a French scientist invented a Eden machines. Then Lebesgue calculator is a German mathematician. He has given the other design of the computer. Analytical engine. This engine was designed by the Charles Babbage. As we all know that he is also called the father of the computer. So whatever we have seen previously, this is all we have presented in this table. First generation. This is the year. What is the tool they have used? They have used the vacuum tubes. Second generation computer, they use the resistors. Third generation computer, large scale integrated circuits. Fourth generation computer, very large scale integrated circuit. Fifth generation, artificial intelligence. Now what is a software? Software is a set of instructions. We have divided the softwares in three parts: application software, system software, and utility software. What is a system software? Operating system is a system program. And we know that operating system is also called the manager of the computer. Example like Windows, Linux, Apple, iOS, Android. How operating system works? We are the users. It interface with the software and operating system and the hardware. This is the simple task of the operating system. What are the function of the operating system? Processor management, memory management, device management, storage management, application interface, and the user interface. Types of operating system: single user, single task operating system, multi-user, multitask, and the multi-processing, embedded operating system, and distributed operating system. Here I would like to talk about the term task. Task is a what type of operation performed by the computer. If a computer is used by only one person and it is performing only one operation, we termed as a single user, single task operating system. If any computer is used by one person but it is performing many operations, we call it as a single user multitask operating system. Now what is a multi-user operating system? If a machine or computer which is used by many users, it's called multi-user operating system. Multi-processing operating system, it means that so many processes is handled by that operating system. Embedded operating system and distributed operating system, these are such type of operating system that we will handle in class 12th. Now we will talk about utility softwares. What is a utility software? We have a three type of language processor: assembler, compiler, interpreter. What is assembler? Assembler is designed to convert assembly language into the binary language. Compiler is designed to convert our high level language program into the binary language. Interpreter also behave in the same way, but there is a difference between compiler and interpreter. Compiler translate the whole program in a one go, but interpreter translate line by line. What is the application software? That's the general purpose application software and specific application software. General purpose software like word processor, spreadsheet, and specific purpose application software like a software designed for airlines, a software designed for a hospital. If we design any software by keeping some objective, that is called special purpose application software. What is a utility software? Antivirus, comprehensive tools. This is called my application software. Thank you.